What's up, guys? Eric Jackson, Houston, Texas, coming at you again on another Saturday. But this time coming to you from my home here in Houston, Texas. Guys, I wanted to get with you this week and kind of share with you something that I do once a month. One of my rituals just to kind of keep myself on track and, keep myself growing. Being in business for ourselves, we don't necessarily think about the fact that we at some time, at some point will be leaders. We will be, sharing our information with other people, coaching them in, the betterment of themselves and improving their lives. And being in doing so, we are leading people. And it may not seem like it, but that's what we're doing. So to help keep me on track for being ready for that position and that responsibility, I do a leadership assessment, and I start out with the question of, would you follow you? You know what I'm saying? If I was me and I was following myself, would I follow this guy? And do I display leadership qualities? So I want to run you guys through my little process. As you can see behind me, I have my whiteboard up, and basically I jotted down the 10 most suggested leadership qualities that I guess the masses would say what great leaders have. First being honesty, integrity, and then I rated myself. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'll try and do some clips in the video going as we go through to kind of show you what I'm doing. But I rated myself as a 90. While I've been honest with myself, while I've been honest with others, I hadn't always been honest with myself. And there's things that I should be doing that I kind of give myself a pass on, instead of being realistic and saying, hey, look, you got to get on the ball with certain things. There's certain responsibilities that you have to do on a continuous basis to get to the point to where you want to be in life, right? Confidence. Gave myself a 75. Yep. I have a program that I've been working on for a couple of months now. It's called Wisdom Wednesdays. I pretty much got it all wrapped up, ready to go, and it's an empowerment session that I'll be doing on Wednesdays, not just to this particular group, but to the masses, on my Facebook, on my YouTube channel, on, through Instagram. And it's basically just me coming out and sharing, my knowledge and wisdom of the things that I'm, doing in life. And, it's pretty much the same thing I'm doing with you guys. So I gave myself a 75 because I hadn't followed through on it. I've been hesitant to actually sit down and set a launch date, right? And start advertising and, drawing traffic to support that date. So I gave myself a 75. Energy. Without energy, you can't lead people. Bottom line. I gave myself a 95. I feel like I have a good amount of energy. I have a good amount of presence. When I'm speaking to people, hopefully you guys feel the energy that I, try and portray every Saturday. But that's, I feel like I'm pretty good in that area, right? Hitting the gym, looking good. I'm actually, getting a little better there. But also, next one, commitment and passion. Gave myself a 98. Guys, my motto last month was, every day I have to do at least one thing to improve myself. And I accomplished that goal. So I'm very proud of that, and, very ecstatic about it, because there are a lot of things that I learned last month about myself, and a lot of new skills that I developed about in pursuit of my ultimate goal. So I'm very proud of that. Good communicator. Hopefully you guys are able to receive my messages in a very clear form. But that's not it. I also have to be able to communicate to the person in their realm of thinking. Most people think that, oh, okay, my message is clear, everybody will understand it. That's not always the case. Some people, you have to, speak to them in their language. And that's, hopefully the messages that I send out on Saturdays, yes. But when I'm having those one-on-one conversations, I try my best to make sure that I'm communicating effectively with the person that I'm speaking with on their, level of comprehension or in their realm of thinking, right? So I gave myself a 95 on that. Decision-making skills, decision-making capabilities and skills. I gave myself an 80 on that. The reason I did that is because basically I can make decisions. Have no problem with that. My problem stems from sticking to those decisions. I tend to waver. And last month I had, a very, I went back and forth with that. And that goes back to, my confidence when I hadn't sat down I hadn't finalized a date for Wisdom Wednesdays, right? And I'm not trying to advertise, but it is coming. Accountability, again, I gave myself an 80 because I'm letting myself off the hook with Wisdom Wednesdays. I'm not following through, so I'm not being accountable, right? Delegation and empowerment, I gave myself a 60. There are, tasks and things that I could be delegating out to or outsourcing, and I'm not. I feel like I struggle with feeling like I have to do everything on my own, right? When there are people around me that are willing and capable of helping me, and I'm not giving them the opportunity. So, one, my delegation skills are horrible. Two, I'm not empowering other people to help me and giving them the ability to grow and get to the next level like I'm doing. So I'm working on that. This month I'm going to get that score up. Creativity and innovation, guys, I got to give myself 100 for that. Bottom line is, I come to you guys every week with these videos, and they're not easy. They're really not easy. I first have to come up with a topic, then come up with opening statements, then come up with the content of that topic. Sometimes I struggle, but I have been steady with this, guys, and I'm very proud of the work that I've done. Hopefully, you guys are receiving it and utilizing it, and it is inspiring. That's my mission. Help enough people get what they want, and I can get what I want, right? Empathy. I understand professionally and personally that not everything is gonna be 100%. Not everything is gonna work, just how I planned it. So in that aspect, I have, not only empathy for myself, but the people around me that are, struggling to do the things that they want to do in life. So I'm very proud of that and give myself 100%. Now, what you don't see on here is inspired. That's like my little bonus nugget. And reason I say inspire is simply because if I'm not inspiring people, how can I lead them? You have to, people have to want to follow you. And the only way they're gonna be able to follow you is if you inspire them. So I gave myself a 90 on that, and I'll slip that into the clip in a few. But these are my little rituals, guys. It's not perfect and it's not 100%, but it's just simply to keep myself on track, making sure I'm, displaying the qualities of a person that's a good person that can help people. And in the long run, I think by doing little things like this each and every month, I'm growing and getting myself ready for that next level. So that's it for this week, guys. Hopefully I've inspired you. look out for the clips. I put some more pics and stuff in there because I got some really good ideas running through my head right now. So, but as always, guys, make the rest of your life the best of your life. Have a good week. Love you guys. We out. Coach Eric. Later.